So I'm sure you've all heard the news by now, and if you haven't, let me clue you in. This week's chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen, Gege's author comment mentioned how it would be nice to bring the story to a close this year. And honestly, we should have seen this coming. He's been saying this for a little while now, that we are in the end game now, and even as far back as Jujutsu Kaisen 0, Gege already had the ending in mind for the series. He just needed to connect the dots to get there. So with all this in mind and all these hints that he's dropped over the years, it's inspired a lot of panic within the Jujutsu Kaisen fan base, and rightfully so, because when an author announces the ending of a series as big and as loved as Jujutsu Kaisen, it's bound to spark some mixed emotions from the fans here. However, the biggest concern that I've seen from a lot of people, and a concern that I even have myself here about the ending being this year supposedly, is how Gege plans to pull this off and handling the ending and wrapping the current storylines that have been left loose. Considering if Gege wants to end this series this year, that leaves us with, you know, around 40-ish, maybe 50 max chapters left to tie everything up in a nice, neat little Gege-shaped package. So when we lay it all on the table, and we have a lot of stuff to lay on the table here, a lot of loose storylines to either delve deeper into or wrap up. So in case you've forgotten, let's just go over the loose ones. First, we've got Gojo's release from the prison realm, which is still an ongoing effort from Yuji and the gang trying to get Angel to cooperate. Then Angel also wants Sukuna eliminated, so they've still got to get around that hurdle. Yuji and Sukuna's Enchain Pact is still there looming in the background and still is yet to be enacted upon. Nobara's either return or confirmation of death to put Nobara fans at ease has still yet to been handled. Sukuna's eventual release still needs to happen, which apparently this is what we're building up to. Kenjaku's merger with Tengen still needs to be handled officially. We also need to find out what the hell Tengen was hiding from everyone, because Kenjaku seems to think or know that Tengen is hiding something from the group, from everyone. Then we need to have the Yuta vs Kenjaku battle, because Yuta oft has said that he will be the one to kill Kenjaku. Then we need Gojo vs Sukuna, because Sukuna said that when he gets this brat's body, Gojo's going to be the first one that he defeats. Then we need to find out Sukuna's interest and plans for Megami, and you know, they still need to be shown to us. And then we also need to find out what Megami's full domain is, because again, that's been the premise for a lot of theories I've seen floating around the community. As well as all that, we still need Kashimo vs Sukuna, because Kashimo is only helping Akari right now under the premise that he can get a fight with Sukuna, and he has a technique specifically for Sukuna, so that still needs to happen. Then we need some sort of explanation as to what the hell Miwa is doing or up to, because she's just wandering around the colonies and the Culling games right now looking ominous as fuck, and Gege just dropped a random panel in the middle of Yuta's fight, or towards the end of Yuta's fight, should I say, and she looks sinister as fuck, and we had no context for that, so that's there. Then we also need Yuji finding out that Kenjaku is actually his mother, father, daddy type figure, because that's going to be obviously an absolute brain burner for our boy Yuji. And then we need closure to the Yuki vs Kenjaku fight, and to find out whether the time skip theory that is floating around is true or not. And if you haven't heard of the time skip theory, I suggest you go watch this video, and that'll get you all clued in. Then we also need to find out if Tengen gave the prison realm to Choso when he got separated away from them in the barriers, or if it's now in Kenjaku's possession after the merger. Like, there's probably so much more that I've missed out here, but honestly, I am very, very nervous for the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I've got a sneaky feeling that we might end up with quite the tragic ending and a lot of loose ends if Gege isn't trolling here, because around 40 to 50 chapters doesn't feel like enough to cover all of those points that I just covered and still deliver a solid ending, one that's gonna leave a lot of fans satisfied. You know, let's be honest here, a lot of shonen mangaka tend to just fumble the bag when it comes to endings. Something I was recently talking about on stream was Bleach's ending. Bleach's ending was kind of fumbled. It felt like Kubo had just created a villain so powerful that it wrote himself into a corner, so that the ending of Bleach just felt like, I don't know, I hate using the term ass pull, but it really did feel like an ass pull. And even when I went back recently to reread that to see if I'd missed something, but it felt like an ass pull. So I really truly hope that Gege isn't going that route, and hopefully that, you know, it's a very well thought out ending. We have to just trust in what he's doing. That's everything from me. I just wanted to make a quick little video on this subject. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on the matter. Do you think Gege is trolling, or do you think he's dead ass serious with this statement and Jujutsu's time is truly drawing near? That's everything from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Much love. Big kisses. Peace.